Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a film review of Beast Within. It's a horror. It came out in, well, IMDb says 2019 and Amazon says 2020, so I'll go with 2019. It's not The Beast Within, so don't get confused with The Beast Within. It's a 15, it's an hour and 20 minutes. Amazon is 3.0 out of 5, IMDb is 3.6 out of 10. I'll do the Amazon synopsis. A young couple attend the launch party of their gaming app Werewolves Awaken, but when a guest is brutally murdered, everyone becomes a suspect in a deadly real-life version of the game. So the director is Christopher D. Green, who did Zombie Werewolves Attack, and Stephen Morana, M-O-R-A-N-A, who didn't direct anything else. Producers, well, there's 9 of them, so I've only picked the ones with the word of producer. Stephen Morana is there again, he didn't produce anything else. And Nick Izzi, N-I-C-I-Z-Z-I, who produced Someone Somewhere. Music was by Arya Safakish. I don't know if that's how you said it, so I'm just going to spell it. A-R-Y-A S-A-F-A-K-I-S-H, who did the music for Trial by Fire. The cast, well, we have I've got the image here of the 3 of them together. So I've got Marco Timpano, who was Stan, who was in Renaissance. Stephen Morano, again, who was August, who was in Whiskey Business. Holly Deveau, D-E-V-E-A-U-X, who was Cheyenne, who was in Polarized, and Ari Millen, who was Remy, who was in The Death and Life of John F. Donovan. It was filmed in 3087-25 Side Road, Campbellville, Ontario in Canada, and it's also known as Hunter's Moon. When it starts up the actual film, you see this like logo of a wolf and the word build character. And I thought, oh, is that the name of the app? Nope, that's I think one of the producers or the producing company, if you know what I mean. But it's just interesting seeing a wolf as the credits were beginning. It's quite interesting. It starts with a monologue of what the game will be, as in what's going to happen in the night. This guy's talking in the background, so he's like, okay, yeah. So the game's usually a card game, a physical card game, pieces of card back in the day. But they're moving it online, so they're producing an app. Everybody needs apps these days for anything. So at the very beginning, there's a werewolf costume that someone's wearing. I loved it. Who was wearing it? It was just a guy at a party who was just walking around. It wasn't the werewolf, obviously, because it's a werewolf, but there was no werewolf at that time. It's just a guy walking around in one. But it was quite funny watching that. Music so far is okay. It was kind of some decent rap music. Some background styles that work well, so it's just while they're talking, it's not overpowering for once. And then there's the first death, and it was pretty good, in a basic sort of death, if that makes any sense. So it's you can see what's actually happened. So August, who's the dev, who's this main guy who's directed it, produced it, and starred in it, has not a stalker. He's invited somebody who's been following him on the internet, and that obviously is the Holly Deveau, who's Cheyenne. But he was like, it was quite funny when he was talking to Stan how he knew her. And then it was quite funny listening to all the interlogue between all 3 of them together. That was quite funny. I enjoyed that. It was quite enjoyable watching that. I can't say too much about it. So my quotes. So Stan's showing Cheyenne a panic room. And he's there showing her this panic room because they're all just the party is still going on and they're just having to wander around. And he says, Yes, it's got everything here, keep him for years. It's got a urine filtration system that turns your piss into drinkable water, kind of like a flat champagne. And she's like, really? It was, not that I've tried or anything, but yeah. I thought, I think you have. just, just like, okay, it's maybe not something you tell somebody. So they found a dead body. I think it's on the trailer. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there's a dead body on the trailer. Otherwise, what's the point of the trailer? So Brian, who I haven't mentioned Brian. So Brian is Art Hindle, and he's like the main app owner. August is the main. I've picked the main 4 characters, and Brian sort of dothers about a bit. So he tries to use the phone to find out it's not working. You know, that the pick up the receiver. He's like, oh, it's dead. It's not working. I've got to send someone off to find help. So they all, they're getting cars and stuff. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute. They're creating apps for mobiles and stuff like that. Has anybody even tried their phones? No. They instantly just thought, oh, there's no call. Get in your car and off you drive. It's like, and they only tried the phones whilst they were in the car, which is a bit stupid because even now in this day and age, something happens. Get my phone out. You don't go, damn, I've just witnessed something. I'm going to get in my car and drive for 10 minutes down the road, and then I'm going to try my phone. So some of the scenes are quite good, but so imagine this, right? Within reason, you saw someone with their eyes gouged out, not actually being happening in front of you, but they just stood there talking like they do, just chatting away. Would you kind of like feel a bit queasy? Look at them with horror, repulsion, maybe throw up, maybe I don't know. No, they just stand there with no expression, and then they start banging on about the monster instead. So they've narrowed it down. There's quite a lot of women anyway, but she's like banging on, and they're all like Anyway, right, so we're gonna go here. It's like, okay, whatever. It's a horror film. What is the one thing that you always guarantee to get in a horror film? Yep, someone falls over. Always trips over, breaks their leg, whatever. Somebody fell over while being chased. I was waiting for it, it happened, and I thought, wonderful. I mean, could you not do something different? Like I've said this before, could you not bang your arm or, I don't know, something, just not trip over? It was a bit later on. I mean, how long was this now into the film here? So about an hour and a bit later on, I actually do see the person change into the werewolf, and I thought, oh, finally! That was quite cool. It was interesting then, credits as well. Instead of just the cast names and who played them, it's actually drawings of the face, and then it kind of shows for the rest of the crew. It's like the whole story, what the whole film was in drawings. It's very not like storyboard, when they put it up and they got little scribbles and stuff, but proper drawings that you would do if you went to somebody and said, can you just draw my face? That kind of thing. It's really nice, very good. Music on the end is good as well. It's kind of like it's hard to describe. If you think of mandolins, they're not the guitar, but the ding ding ding, that kind of high pitched sort of noise, with some bassy stuff in there for the beat. It's confusing but very nice. Well, the film was okay. I didn't guess who the Beast was in the film. The ending was good, but not what I was expecting. Acting was okay. Like I said, there were just some parts with no emotion, like the eyes gouged out bit, where she was just like, everyone was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. And some other scenes as well, which were a bit like, are you going to put any passion in it? Nope, okay, then that's fine. But I'm actually going to give it a 4.5. It made me happy not happy, but I enjoyed the film. I'm just glad that there's not an app like that in real life, or maybe there is, I don't know. But there you go. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed watching and listening to this film review of Hunter's Moon. please subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of the film reviews up there. Mostly I do games, but I have dabbled into film reviews, so I've got quite a lot of films in there. A lot of horrors, so you might find something you might enjoy. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment in the comment box below if you watched this film. Did you enjoy it? I don't know. Some people do, some people don't. Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.